Hello, I'm the Blind Historian. Now, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about somebody you may have heard of, and that's Homer. Now, I will be honest, I don't mean Homer Simpson, but because of him, we all know the name Homer. Now, there is a film that's coming out next year, I believe, about the Odyssey. And I'm hoping you've heard either Homer or the Odyssey and you know what they're about, but let me tell you. Homer is a blind poet from round about the 7th century BCE. So that's a very long time ago. The only problem is, because it was so long ago, we don't really know who Homer was. In fact, he was Greek, we think, but Homer isn't a Greek name, so he might not have been. And there's about 7 places that say that's where he was born, all around the Adriatic, possibly in Turkey, possibly in Greece. We don't know. We don't even know exactly when he was around. But he did write, or cause to be written, 2 important books. One was called the Iliad, which was a little bit about Troy, not the whole of the Trojan Wars, because that was 10 years. And the other one was the Odyssey, which was the journey of Odysseus from after the fall of Troy. And that took 10 years as well. Now, Homer we think was blind only because there is a blind character, a blind poet in his play. So we think that was him. We also don't know anything about him apart from the fact he was a man. So we do know he was a man. And we don't know whether it was the fact that he wrote these stories down or the fact that he initiated these stories, because we know the stories were originally an oral tradition, so they were spoken. In fact, they were probably sung. And there's lots of different ways we can tell throughout the text to show that they were sung. We call them rhyming couplets or epithets, where it's little hooks like fleet-footed Odysseus. So we know that they were actually done for memory. But Homer has disappeared into the ranks of time until we get Homer Simpson. So I hope that's explained a little bit, and enjoy the film.